My Garmin died. It just completely froze. Just finished my race. I don't know if you can hear me. Some of my biggest tips for tapering is, can we podium in the under 40s category tonight? Just finished my session. Bike, abs, out of there within an hour, which is amazing. And it was just really nice and relaxing. I didn't have to do any intensity. Besides my ab work, I tried to push myself. So for tapering, it is that point before your race, generally 1 to 2 weeks. It depends how big your event is. Like if you're doing an ultra marathon, obviously you'll taper a little bit longer. For HYROX, you don't really need that much, depending on how hard you've been training. Essentially, you're just reducing your training volume and your intensity so that you can recover well, reduce some fatigue, and get your body primed to perform on race day. Because how annoying would it be if you were about to do a race and you're so sore from your week of training? Some of my biggest tips for tapering is, number 1, don't do any new exercises. Something might pique your interest, a new fitness class, a new exercise to try in the gym. Don't do it. You don't want to play games, win stupid prizes. Just stick to what you know. Obviously, if you have a coach, listen to them. Number 2 is just to really focus on your sleep and nutrition. Don't try to diet this week and try to cut weight. Obviously, if you're a combat fighter or someone who has to hit weight for your sport, then different story. But even then, there's parameters around that. But overall, don't try to diet and change anything too much with your nutrition. Keep it stupid simple, honestly. Sleep-wise as well, you want to get as much sleep as you can. Try to get into a routine. Try to wake up every day at the same time as you would on race day, to prepare your body if you have the privilege of that. You might think that you're not doing enough this week. I know that it is a mental battle because you're like, oh my gosh, I could be training hard and, making all these gains and whatever. But honestly, you're not going to make that many fitness gains this week. Just being honest, 1 week isn't a heap of time to make a heap of fitness gains. So you're not really missing out on much. Just trust the taper, trust your coach. And generally with strength work, I don't really cut that out in my taper week. Some people do, but as long as you're not pushing for PBs, if your race is on the weekend, then maybe do your last strength session on a Wednesday. Thursday, maybe in the morning, you should be feeling good. And obviously don't do a heavy leg day during that time. Try to do your heavier stuff towards the start of the week so that at least you have some time to chill out and refresh before your race. All right, let's get out of here. Woo! Just got back from my float therapy session, which I did at City Cave, and I'm just sitting in the garage because the lights are nice and dim and I'm feeling so relaxed and amazing. I'm so excited to go to sleep tonight because I think I'll have a really good sleep. It's like 9 p.m. already. My float was at 7:30. I went to this place called City Cave and they do a lot of different recovery techniques. So they do infrared sauna, float, massages, all these other little bits and bobs. Chose to do the float because I wanted to have a whole hour to myself where I was completely switched off. I didn't have anywhere to be. I could just relax and zone out, let myself get bored even. You basically have your own private room and you have this gigantic float tank. It's open, it doesn't close. So I really liked that, and hopefully you saw that in the footage. Yeah, they give you everything. They give you like a little head brace as well so that your head can be supported in the water. You can choose to have the lights on, the blue lights, or you can turn them off. I had them off because I actually really enjoyed having them off, and then when I tested turning them back on again, it was way too bright. You also have two options. You can have music playing the whole time with like nature sounds and crickets and all these things, or you can have music playing at the start, then complete silence, and then music at the end. I chose music the whole way through just to see how it would go, and I didn't mind it. I forgot to put my earplugs in. At times I could kind of hear people opening and closing doors outside, and I was a bit annoyed with that. But that was my fault. I have my earplugs in my bag now for next time. I started thinking about the race and my strategy, and I started actually walking myself through the race and what the venue map is like and everything, which is wild. It's just really cool to finish off a training week. I've already done my main session for this week. It went really well. Make myself a tea and then switch off for the night. I've got my shakeout run now. I cannot believe it. We are officially one sleep away from race day. So I'm just gonna warm up and get through all of that jazz. For my shakeout run, I've only got 3Ks. Do a couple of strides at the end that are a bit faster than race pace, just to get my legs ticking over, and then I'm done. And then I have a little stretch to do afterwards, which will be good. Oh my goodness, I've had the most stressful last few hours. HYROX posted that all the spectator tickets have been sold out. This event's just so much bigger. There's more people this year, and I've managed to source some tickets. It's a real privilege to have my parents here. It's the first time that my dad is seeing me compete. My mum watched me do HYROX last year in Sydney, but it's just going to be so good to have them both there. I needed to get those tickets, so I'm so blessed that I've got tickets now. Heading off to check-in. Gonna meet up with some of my relay buddies as well. Let's head in. My Garmin died. It just completely froze. So Alex is actually going to get me her Garmin, and then I have to set it up so that it's ready for my race. Whew, lots of things happening. I feel like there's so many obstacles and there's a lot of things being thrown at me, but man. Bro, you saved the day. Oh, hey! How are you? Are you on spot? Halfway through the race.
A few moments later.
How do you feel after the race, Monique?
I feel good. I ran 5 minutes slower than Melbourne, so I don't know if I'm overheated. I don't know where we went wrong. I think I was probably just dehydrated. The stations felt stronger.
What's the next race?
Brisbane in 2 weeks. Just finished my race. I don't know if you can hear me. It's all done. I ended up going slower than Melbourne, which was interesting. The stations felt stronger, but my running felt really weak today, so I don't know what happened. How'd you guys go? Good. Go in the vlog.
We really enjoyed it. That was awesome. Had the wobbles and the wall balls a little bit. I actually finally smashed the wall balls once.
Oh, nice. I broke down at the wall balls again. I don't know why. I just like, I have a plan and then it just like goes to shit.
The wall balls are so hard.
Yeah.
Solo. It's
Yeah.
the rhythm, I think. For me, it takes a couple to get the rhythm in the wall balls, and then I'm good.
Yeah. Waiting for relay. Sorry. I'm tired.
It's been a big day,
late.
guys. It's been a big day. We still don't race for another hour and a half. It's gonna be wild.
What station are you doing?
Sled, push, and bumps carry. Yeah. Okay. I mean, not about the push. I actually wouldn't mind. Like, yeah, no, I wouldn't do the push. But farmers. I think that's the station that everyone wants to do because it's the lightest one.
I said that in last
The
race.
lightest and shortest is just like
zoomies.
zoomies. Whereas I'm doing the pull, which is okay. Like I'd love to do that, but I'm also doing lunges.
You'll be fine.
Which
Had
is really
extra
fun.
pretty bruises to your knees.
I know my knees are so bruised. Like you can see.
Like pretty work.
Oh my gosh. We were really slamming our knees down on those lunges.
The carpet is like so thin.
Yeah.
I always wear knee sleeves, pull them up for just the lunges because it makes a lot of difference. I bruise really easy too.
Literally, like I don't know how you do it in knee sleeves because if my legs overheat, then I'm like.
That's why they're around my ankles the rest of the race,
Yeah.
except for lunges.
Far out.
It would have been even worse. This race, I died on the lunges.
She held onto that bag. Like I would have timed out. I would have
I
just
was
dropped
so
it.
close to dropping it and just being like, I quit. But I was like, nah, I paid money for this. If I pay money, I'm turning up, showing up,
Getting the
doing
patch.
it done, doing the hard work. If you get it done, you get it done.
I wonder where my patch is. I probably should find that.
Mine's at the bottom of my food bag.
Mine's in hopefully some pocket. Oh god.
You don't want to lose that thing.
I know, it was expensive. Like a $200 patch. $200 patch.
So many people get the actual patch on the pro.
What do we get for relay? Nothing.
I don't know, just
A
standard
flag.
Sydney one.
A flag if we podium. Can we podium in the under 40s category tonight? A lot of people are coming in fresh to it. But I'm hoping because we've already raced and we've done heavier weights. This will feel
Pick it up and be like,
This will feel, yeah, we'll be like, yeah, let's go. So, it'll be fun. So we just have to wait for the other two girls. Because there's no way I'm doing 4 stations. We're not, do you want to do a half HYROX? I'd die.
I'm done. I'm done doing that. My brain is like 2Ks worth of running left. That's it.
We have our LSKD matching sports bra. So that's going to be really fun.
I'm gonna feel naked.
I'm the only one who's not matching because I'm wearing this. Just to make, I don't know, I'll probably take it off. I'll wear a sweatband, but for now.
Easy for now.
Yeah, for now, people can spot me with this. We'll get ready for our relay.
Place in a time of 1 hour, 6 minutes, 55 seconds from 98 Gym Adelaide, Natalie, Annalise, Monique and Talia. Congratulations, ladies.